sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky Vic. Indeed, quite a protest. And I went, whew, you know. Anyways, though, something to celebrate, to be happy, to talk about. I mean, the fact that our president has been re-elected chairman of Economic Community of West African States, where some have given him, you know, the thumbs up, some have given him applause, others have, given a thumbs down, saying that, well, that was not a step or a move in the right direction by the Economic Community of West African States right there, having our president get back, you know, for yet another tenure. But why do you think he would have been given that privilege? Because it's a privilege to be there. Well, some would judge from the place of the fact that he laid a solid framework for integration for sub-region. He was also, instrumental to fostering regional security, enhancing cooperation among member states, addressing, the challenges facing the region, his ability to handle the violent, change of government by the three member states, which also helped to avert, a serious crisis in the region. You should give it to the president, I tell you. His commitment to advancing the interest of the West African region, his strategic approach to addressing the threat to democracy in Mali, Niger, as well as Burkina Faso. And you might also want to consider the fact that his commitment to dialogue, which has helped to avert war in the region as well. But why are Nigerians protesting this? It won't go far away from the fact that some Nigerians might feel that the president's focus on regional leadership distracts him from addressing pressing domestic issues like economic growth, security, infrastructure development. Others also believe that political opponents might, disagree with Tinubu's leadership style, even his policies as well, leading to protest against his continued role as ECOWAS chairman. And there are also some other concerns from other individuals criticizing Tinubu's handling of democratic processes in the region, potentially leading to, protest against his re-election. There are economic concerns, there are perceived bias, democratic norms. If you're looking at it, it's a plethora of it all, all in one form or one, shape. But the truth is, we have our challenges, and that is the truth. Is the president distracted? Being the ECOWAS chairman is yet another thing. But let me also just very quickly to take you to, on the flip side, something from the president's wife. Time would not allow for me to play that here. That would be over the weekend on national television, where the president's wife has said that a certain amount of money she has earmarked for those who would get back to farming. Saying that everybody should get into what she calls smart farming. Smart. And some would say, you have not given me the smart empowerment. You've not given me the smart security. You have not given me the smart, tax, reducement. Or how do you want to put it now? Just recently, the president had given something close to that. Where he came about a new policy on tax right there, where withholding tax, of course, some persons would not be paying that. This is just a way to help the, small and medium enterprises, to growing and everything. But Nigerians who are asked in the question, give me the smart finances, give me the smart environment, give me the smart, enabling environment, of course, I mentioned that, as well as the smart ease of doing, this farming and all of that, and see whether or not I would not jump into it. In that television broadcast, she had shown the backyard of her farm, saying that, well, this is my backyard, and that's the little thing that I'm putting together, to ensuring that we are able to take ourselves from this quagmire, from this situation that we find ourselves that is almost becoming unbearable. But anyways, that being said, it might be a conversation for another day, but let's jump into a topical issue. By the way, my name is Udwak Daniel, and this is Eagles Outlook, where we talk politics and current affairs. And I always love to say that the power is in the people, and politics is what we're addressing this morning. Effective governance and revenue generation in Nigeria is what we'll be looking at. And we'll be joined by our guest, who's the person of Engineer Honorable Chinedum Lekwachi is a public affairs analyst, and he's going to be joining the discourse this morning as we go engaging. I mean, there has been some developments that is going on. I mean, some very huge, turn of events, developments as Nigeria, in the quest for transparency, in the quest for accountability, in the quest for economic growth in Nigeria. Two recent developments have sparked the discourse, on the importance of good governance and effective collaboration. Let me take you firstly to Sokoto State, where the governor, Ahmed Aliyu's swift action against the diversion of 30,000 naira Salah gifts by local government officials has demonstrated a commitment to transparency and accountability. I mean, meanwhile, the Nigeria Customs Service, Port and Terminal Multi-Services Limited Command,